Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about my all-time favorite movie, Wrong Turn, and just kind of giving my opinions on it and why I think it's pretty good. So if you don't know about Wrong Turn, here's the first movie poster. Yes, that's if you're a fan of Buffy, that is the actress who plays Faith. Now, what I love about this movie is that it's kind of odd in a way. Like, it's just a bunch of people who are driving cross country from one place to another. It doesn't really say where, but they're going from destination A to destination B, and for whatever reason, they decide to take back roads, which never works out in the long run if you use the back roads, especially if you're not familiar with the state, which is apparent in the movie. One of the other things I really like is that it's not just one cannibal, it's three. They're brothers, and they pretty much just live in the forest and whatnot. They hunt for their food, which I don't know why, it's kind of funny to me, but it's pretty interesting in a way. These are the three from left to right is Sawtooth, Three Fingers, and One Eye. So they pretty much just live in this cabin in the middle of the forest. They hunt people down with and they trap them with they mostly use barbed wire, which is pretty interesting. Kind of gets old pretty quickly though, which is one of the downsides to it is they constantly use barbed wire, but whatever works, I guess. And then, of course, they each have their own weapons. I've seen a bow and arrow. I've seen guns. I've seen cleavers. All pretty standard, typical stuff. And they also drive the cars of their victims. So they kill the people, eat them. They have a junkyard of cars. Interesting enough. So I personally actually love the entire Wrong Turn series. I know a lot of people kind of give it a bunch of flack because as it goes through, it's not really. It's pretty much just the same setup. You get lost in the woods. You're hunted down by vicious, murderous cannibals. It's kind of got that repetitive theme to it, but I personally like it. I enjoy the aspects of this movie series. Um, for me, it's kind of funny to see how people end up in these situations. Like, for example, in the third one, it's a prison bus. So the bus breaks down, prisoners have to survive. It's just interesting. And the fourth one, it shows you where it all starts. Last little thing, I am considered a little bit strange for this, but I do think they're cute as kids. Again, these are the three cannibal, the main focus in the movies. So from left to right is a young Three Fingers, One Eye, and Sawtooth. This is actually a scene from the fourth movie when you see where they started, kind of. They're in a hospital and whatnot, and of course, things go haywire, like always. Do I recommend this? I 10 out of 10 recommend this movie. It's actually the entire series, it's actually pretty interesting. It's not everybody's cup of tea because it can get pretty gory at sometimes, and it could be cheesy to some people, but if you like horror movies and if you're like me and you enjoy watching how groups of people try to survive against visibly murderous cannibals or just murderous individuals who clearly want to eat you, I think it would be a good pick.